All right, Heaters, week 14. Dalpa Antonio, 38-27 on the year. That's what your current record is. With my loss on Monday night, Minnesota Vikings, that. I needed it to be profitable.
Did you go 2-3?
Went 2-3 this week. You went 3-2, back-to-back weeks. I went 3-2 last week, 2-3 this week, losing money, but I'm still doing well, 41-24.
Oh, you're still in the black.
Still holding it down.
Like it.
Let's start with your first one, Dal. What do you have?
I love the way this looks, even without Riverboat Ron. I like Carolina +3 at the Falcons at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I think McCaffrey just has a heyday with the Falcons. I don't believe that Julio Jones is a for sure play. And when Matt Ryan loses Julio, they're a whole different team.
Dude, this is my last one. I'm with you on this one. How is Atlanta favored at all? I mean, I know they looked great those couple weeks coming out of the bye.
Sure.
But now they've looked like the same old Atlanta. Matt Ryan got sacked 11 times last week. 11 times, bro. What are we talking about here? The Panthers are getting points. I know it's on the road. Christian McCaffrey, machine over there.
Oh, dude.
I like the Panthers +3. I'm with you on that one. We're in agreement.
Nice.
Panthers +3. Give me your second one.
Second one, this one seems a little easier than what I think it should be. Pittsburgh Steelers at Arizona Cardinals.
Okay.
I've got Steelers right now at 2.5. I think you might want to check that because they were at 1.5, but I think it did go up to 2.5. But dude, the Steelers, they are traveling and playing well right now. Their defense has stepped up, man, through this quarterback conundrum that they have continually faced, from losing Roethlisberger to having Rudolph as the guy, and now obviously we've got the Duck Man coming through. Devlin Hodges coming through. You know, even with Devlin Hodges, I'm seeing something like a 23-13, 23-10.
Steelers -2.5 for Dalpa Antonio. All right, I'm going to go San Francisco and the Saints.
Oh, I want all the way from that.
I'm going with the Saints.
Okay.
-2.5.
Wow.
At home. Wow. I just like the matchup, dude. I think the matchup favors the Saints. I think San Francisco's off back-to-back tough games. The loss against Baltimore last week on the road. Now they're going on the road again into another tough place, the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, taking on the Saints. I know the Saints haven't really been using Kamara. They haven't looked as hot the second half of the season, but I still think they're a dangerous team, and especially when you give Sean Payton extra time. They're off the mini bye. You remember they just played on Thanksgiving last week. So they kind of had the mini bye.
Yeah.
Those fools just got the shit kicked out of them by the Ravens in the rain. Now they have to go down to New Orleans. New Orleans has been chilling since Thanksgiving. You give Sean Payton and Drew Brees extra time. I like it. I'm going with the Saints. -2.5 against the Niners this week.
Do you remember what the Falcons did to the Saints? At the Dome.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to remind you of that.
That's fine.
You're not scared?
Not concerned.
Okay.
Saints -2.5.
Damn, I want to take the opposite. I want to take the opposite so I can. You know what? This is going to be my fifth. This is going to be my fifth heater. I'm taking the opposite.
Pulling an audible.
You know what? I'm taking the opposite of this.
Okay.
Give me the points there.
Niners. 49ers.
I want to take Niners
plus the 2.5.
Yes.
All right, I got it documented.
Give me the Niners +2.5.
Look at you pulling an audible.
I had
After everything I just said, all the stuff I said made you change your mind?
I had to.
That's the worst I've ever heard.
I had to.
All right, let me give you my next one then. Bengals and Browns. We talked about this one earlier. The Bengals getting 9 is just crazy to me.
I did like this one.
If Myles Garrett was playing, and if Baker Mayfield didn't have the hand injury, I might be siding with the Browns.
If he didn't suck so bad?
Obviously, he's not doing great, but still, and he's hurt. Garrett's out. Greedy Williams could possibly miss this contest. Baker Mayfield, less than 100% with the hand issue. Also, motivation is a key for me in this game. I think the Browns, who had Super Bowl aspirations way before the year, highly touted, highly favorited, dude, they're a beaten down, let down team led by a beaten down, let down man in Freddie Kitchens. Their loss last week all but eliminated them from playoff contention. I don't think the Browns have a ton to play for. Bengals are getting 9, rejuvenated with Andy Dalton at the helm. Yeah. I like the Bengals +9 this week.
I love this one as well. I'm not going to take this one, but dude, I am right there with you. It's going to take some Goodwill Hunting math for the Browns to get in the playoffs. Which means they're not going to do it.
Next one up for you, Dow.
Next one up for me, man. They're a rejuvenated team. They're a whole different team. Mariota, who? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, boy.
Tennessee Titans at Oakland Raiders.
Oh, boy.
Dude, give me 2.5, -2.5 at Oakland. I don't care if they're going to the damn, what do they call it? The black hole? I don't give a shit about the black hole. You can shove that black hole up your own hole.
Whoa.
The Tennessee Titans are a new team. Their defense is good. Tannehill is leaving. Tannehill is just leading those guys to a magical, mystical place. that we call Super. No, just kidding.
Oh, I was about to say, whoa.
Just kidding. No, I love it, man. This is a crazy, crazy place to play, but the matchup is awesome. Ice cold Derek Carr. That guy is having some major struggles. He's holding on to the ball too long. He almost looks like Baker to me the last couple of weeks. He's holding on to the ball too long.
I hate to say it, Dow, but I'm going against you this week.
You got 5 on it?
You know I do. 5 on this one. I want the Raiders plus 2.5. When I first looked at this game, I thought the same thing as you. I was like, oh, dude, on paper, Titans, Tannehill, easy. Then I started doing some research. Tannehill is trash on the road. Absolute trash on the road. Most of Tannehill's success has been at home this season. His 2 road games since taking over as the starting quarterback were a blowout loss at Carolina and a victory at Indianapolis, aided by a blocked field goal returned for a touchdown by his special teams. So not only is he bad on the road, but the public is also backing Tannehill, just like you. You know I love betting against the public. Fire up the pirate ship over there. Fire up the black hole. I'm going with John Gruden. I'm going with the Raiders plus 2.5 this week, baby. And you and I. Let's go.
Knock on wood if you're not with me.
Knock on wood if you're with me,
Knock
baby.
on wood if you're not
Raiders
with
plus
me.
2.5. Me and
outta
Jeff
here.
Kirby are paddling this ship to the promised lands.
Wow, good luck with that promised land.
What do you got next?
This seems like the poop bowl of 2019. I don't know, but I think this is a wild card, and I've been doing really good with going against the favorites. So let's take Dolphins plus 6 against the Jets
Oh, my
this
goodness.
week.
You and Black Prez betting on teams that aren't trying to win.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, man, has not been, he's been so up and down. I don't like Gase, man. He is not allowing Le'Veon to be Le'Veon. As a matter of fact, he just came out and said Le'Veon is a downhill runner, which is absolutely incorrect, and there is no validity to it. God, he's not letting his star running back, his arguably the best player on the roster, shine. Now, the offensive line isn't that great, and especially if we compare it to the Steelers, for God's sakes, but I don't know, man. Fitzmagic, his magic, it's amazing. I don't know what the hell they're playing for. Devontae Parker looks awesome.
Devontae Parker looks great.
I don't know what the hell they're doing because they should be losing everything. But I think Brian Flores over there, he's a dignity kind of guy, and he's got something to prove. Fitzmagic, and him and his 9 kids and his big family, he's got to keep food in their mouths. I like the drive over here and the inconsistency matchup of the Jets. I love this one, man. So let's go. Anti-favorites on this one.
Okay, so you got the Dolphins. I'm not going to go against you on that one. I'm with you. I think Crazy Eyes is a little...
Yeah.
I don't think Crazy Eyes has it all together over
He's
there.
a numbskull over there. I don't know what's going on.
My last one, 5th and final one. I'm going back to the well because we're getting another low number again. I was surprised we got a low number that last week. It bit me in the dick, but I'm going back to it. The New England Patriots, -3 this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. You can make a lot of arguments both ways, but dude, watching ESPN this week, I knew I was taking the Patriots because ESPN is brainwashing all of you idiots in the public into making you guys think that the Patriots are no good. We've seen this so many times. How many times do you guys have to fall for this trick that the Patriots look shitty for a couple games? They're wearing SARS masks in there. Everyone's sick. They're taking separate flights. How many times do we have to see this turn the other way for you guys to say, oh man, they're not going to get me this time? Well, guess what? They're not going to get me this time. I like the New England Patriots -3 as the casual bettors are pounding the Chiefs. Have people forgotten how often Brady wins when he's pissed off as a result of everyone doubting him? Let me tell you this. Brady's 41-19 against the spread after a loss in his career. I like Tom Brady in this game. I think the offense is going to figure it out, and I really, really like the Patriots -3 in this one against Chiefs.
A quick question.
Yeah.
Do I start Tom Brady over Deshaun Watson in one of my leagues? Based off of your analysis here, Tom Brady's pissed off.
Against Denver's D, Deshaun Watson. That's tough. You know what? I'm staying Deshaun Watson.
I like Deshaun on that.
I'm staying Deshaun Watson. Even though the Patriots are at home.
And Brady's pissed off, like you said?
Brady's pissed off, but dude, it's more about the spread than fantasy.
Totally.
41-19 against the spread off a loss in his career. I like that. Also, motivation. I think motivation's a factor in this game. Let me tell you why. The New England Patriots need home field advantage, dude. They're playing for that number 1 seed.
Yeah,
they need home field advantage in the playoffs, and they're within reaching distance. The Chiefs, Meanwhile, they've locked up the AFC West, but they're stuck in the 3rd or 4th spot over there. They're not going to be able to make it to the 1st spot. They're not getting home field advantage.
There's no way they can do it.
I think Andy Reid knows that, and I do not expect him to go all out this week to try to defeat England. I think he's going to leave quite a few cards up his sleeve because he knows we're going to have to play them in the playoffs this year, and that's going to be the game that matters. I don't think the Chiefs really care that much about this game,
Let's
to be
not
honest.
give the sauce away.
Yeah, I think the Patriots need this more, and that's why I like them -3.
Gotcha.
Yep, there we are.
There we
so
go.
that is Heaters. And again, football segment brought to you by SeatGeek. You can save $20 on the SeatGeek app by using the code underrated or also at SeatGeek.com.